Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's me, Stateside here, and we're going to be talking about Arsenal versus Aston Villa, what we learned from that matchup. It's Sunday Sit Down. If you enjoy any of this video, leave a like down below. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video. And if you're seeing me, maybe you're from one of the shorts and this is the first time you see me in your sub boxes of long form video, welcome to one of my long form videos. I hope you enjoy these as well. And if you do, leave a like, comment down below some of the videos you'd like to see in the future as well. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's get right into it. First up, something we've known for a while now, but it's something we see once again on display. Benjamin White, just the things he does. I know it's something super small, and people are going to be like, oh, Arsenal fans, that one player will do literally anything, breathe, and Arsenal fans will hype him up. I just love the way that he doesn't go getting carded for things. It's, oh, you're going to kick the ball at my teammate, I'll just kick it back at you. It's little things like that that just kind of you love to see. As an Arsenal fan, you probably hate it as an opponent, and totally understandable. But as an Arsenal fan, I love to see Ben White step in there and just kind of like, I'm not going to go at your throat. I'm not going to go get myself a yellow card or a red card, but I'm just going to let you know, hey, come on, man, type situation there. But that's really all I have to say about Ben White. Another solid game. He looked really good on the right flank with Saka once again. That right side of Arsenal looks really, really good. Really excited. You know, you've got Odegaard, Saka, and Ben White as that kind of trio there. We're going to talk about that left side and kind of what my feelings there are. We're going to talk about that here for step number 3, number 5. But let's go ahead. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 for Aston Villa. This one is Morgan Rogers. Unbelievable game from him. He probably should have had quite a few opportunities there. Obviously, he had the moment where William Saliba makes that last man tackle. But looking at his stats overall, he had 3 shots, all 3 blocked, 43 touches, 2 key passes, big chance created. 2 out of his 3 long balls were accurate. Won 7 out of his 9 ground duels. And then made 2 tackles as well. So he was just all up and down the pitch. I mean, if you look at his touch map, unreal touch map. He was all over the pitch for Aston Villa. It felt like I didn't even know what position he was playing because it felt like he was left side, right side, central. He was in the midfield. He was in the defense. And then he was up front as the furthest man forward. So it was multiple situations where I was like, okay, who is this guy? I was like, I know I've heard his name before, mentioned multiple times, but he's playing unreal. And Morgan Rogers, if he continues to play like that, the goals will come, the assists will come. He may be a dark horse to be the best player in that Aston Villa squad this season. I mean, you have names in that Aston Villa squad: Emi Martinez, Pau Torres, Yuri Tillemans, Amadou Onana, John McGinn, Ollie Watkins. I mean, big names in that team. I mean, if Morgan Rogers, not a player you talk about much when you talk about that Aston Villa team. Could very well be a player that we talk about much, much more as this season goes on. Again, just being 22 years of age, July 26th, born in 2002, just unreal, talented player. My third point for this match, and possibly one of the most important ones for this Arsenal team. Good teams go on the road, they play poorly, and they get 3 points. Arsenal did not play well for about 70 minutes of that match. The last 20 minutes, Arsenal played very, very well. If you look at the stats of the match real quick, let me pull it up. Taking a look at shots, chances, things like that. Expected goals, 1.35, 1.13 in favor of Aston Villa. Both teams had 2 big chances. More shots from Villa, more corner kicks, more tackles, more free kicks. They had a lot more opportunities. Arsenal just managed to get the better of them in the end. And that's what good teams do, is they don't play well and they go and win games. And that's against a top quality opponent. Aston Villa is finishing in the top 4 this season. I've got them picked to finish 3rd. I think that they're an unreal team. But this Arsenal team went on the road, played poorly, and picked up 3 points. And that is so crucial in this season, especially for Arsenal, who want to get over the line and win the league title for the first time in many, many, many years. Going out there, getting 3 points on the road, and playing poorly while doing so. Obviously, you'd rather them play well if you're an Arsenal fan, but showing that they can still do it when they're not at their best is very important for a long, long season ahead. Up next, we've got to talk about Ollie Watkins. A very poor showing, back-to-back games for him. Subbed off once again for John Duran. John Duran obviously scoring the winner last week. And then again, coming on, he looked pretty solid this week as well. Duran did. I think he probably should have done better. But again, at least felt like he was making more of an impact than Ollie Watkins. And Watkins missed a sitter that could have easily put Villa up 1-0 and completely changed the outlet of this game. We would be having completely different conversations for all 5 of these points if Ollie Watkins had gone and scored that that very easy chance. I think it was like a 0.64 expected goal opportunity there. I'm going to pull it up real quick and we can talk about it. His match shot map. He had a 0.5 XG opportunity. And then that was in the 54th minute. And then 24th, he had a 0.36. So him alone, he had 0.86 expected goals for the match and just did not score. Just a very bad showing from him during the match. And that was one of Aston Villa's key chances for the match. Our last player that we're going to highlight, and maybe not highlight in a not the proper term, but Gabriel Martinelli needs to work out his issues right now. He's not playing well. I think Leandro Trossard scored the goal, and kudos to Trossard. Fantastic goal. Very important, especially this early in the season, to get that goal and really secure 3 points for Arsenal. But Martinelli, a concern for me. He has not scored a goal in a match for Arsenal since March 4th. A competitive goal, I should say. He did score against Manchester United in preseason, and he did score for Brazil, when they played Mexico back in June, I believe it was. But again, Arsenal need to work out getting goals from Martinelli, getting assists, and I think some of that comes with the left back position not being consistent, as well as that left center mid. We don't really know what that's going to look like. Declan Rice is getting so far up the pitch that it's kind of not leaving space for Martinelli to work on. So it'll be interesting to see how that works, especially with Mikel Merino coming in. Does Calafiori sit into that left back spot? I don't know. We'll just have to figure out what Arsenal decide to do this season. But anyways, guys, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and comment videos you would like to see in the future. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.